you know, I think it's roughly around 2 weeks ago, on a Monday, we launched our new e-wallet program. And of course, with anything that you do, of course, you know, you have to make adjustments to it. You have to fine tune it and you know, tweak it and stuff like that. And so we feel like our complete system here will be done. We're hoping to have it completely up and running here by this Monday. And so what I want to do is cover kind of some of the basic philosophy behind what we're doing, okay? Because once the site is 100%, we have everything completed, you know, and we had the buttons kind of where we think we want them to be. Because like the name of some of the buttons may change, we may move some stuff around here and there. But our overall goal is to create a system that's easy for people to store value in a sense, and then transfer that value from one person to another, even if they're on the other side of the world, all right? And do it, we want this to be extremely an easy process to do, okay? And so, to start, I want to share a concept with you, okay? And this is very important, right? Because there's a right way to do things, and then there's a wrong way to do things, all right? And so, let me give you an example of that. Let's assume that I said, okay, you know what? I have invented a pill, okay? Okay, so just the way I think, so I want to break this down for you. Let's say I invented this pill. And I say, okay, this pill will make you feel great. This pill will give you energy. This pill will help you sleep better, live longer. And this is just a pill that was just really great for you to have and to use in your daily regimen, okay? Take one of these a day. Well, that's fine, right? But what if this pill, what it really did was this pill cured cancer? What if this pill that I have right here, what if you took it, it cured cancer? What if, okay? Let me share something with you. If this pill really cured cancer for real, do you know I can't say that? That if I said, okay, I have this pill, and if you take it, it's gonna cure your cancer. I bet you I won't get that out of my mouth 30 good times before some agency is knocking on my door and hauling me away, okay? That's just the way the world works. Now, again, I can say all kinds of stuff about it, but I bet not say that this pill cures cancer. And then other people start saying, oh, this pill cures cancer, cures cancer. Even if it does, 100%, and we say that, okay, it opens up a hornet's nest that ultimately will become your demise, okay? All right. And isn't that interesting the way the world works? Think about what I'm saying to you. It really works, and it really does what we say it does, but we can't say it does that, because if we do, there's powers that be out here that will come in and shut you down and literally erase you from the world almost, okay? They put you so far into the jail that nobody will never see you again, all right? So again, think about that, and it really works, okay? And it happens all the time. It happens all the time. So when you create something, you package something, you have to be mindful of the atmosphere that you're working in. You have to be mindful. And it has to be packaged up in such a way that it does not cause problems for the powers that be, okay? So if they look at you, they say, okay, you know, we'll let that pass, okay? And it's really up to subject to their, well, you know, what they think. Honestly, it has nothing to do with right or wrong. Zero to do with right or wrong. So it has nothing to do with fairness. Okay, it's just the way the world is. Okay, period. You can walk around here and act like you're in a world that there are certain rules and guidelines out here if you want to, but you are doing yourself a disservice. And so it is my job to share with you that when you're doing it, you know, whatever you're doing or working with, whatever you want to always be mindful. You want to be playing, you want to play chess and not checkers. You want to always be thinking ahead, okay? And not just in that moment to where you're not thinking, you're just talking, because your words can and will be held against you, okay? So you got to be very mindful of that. So I said all that to say this. The verbiage is important, okay, in what we're doing here. Now, with our e-wallet system, we have to be careful because there's certain areas that we don't want to go, we don't want to be a part of, okay? Because those areas can cause problems, all right? One of the first things, I'm gonna tell you, I get a call every day. Every day I'll get this call from somebody with tons and tons of money, you know, and they're looking to use our system to move big money from here to Africa, wherever else, okay? And this is what I tell them. I said, sir or ma'am, I did not build this system for you. It's not for you, okay? I cannot help you. Take your millions and whatever it is, hundreds of thousands of dollars somewhere else, okay? Because that is not our line of business. We're not here to help you, okay? We cannot help you. So what we're here to do is to take the little guy, okay, that is trying to develop a secondary income or you know, gain some kind of financial stability in his life or what have you, and help that person right there, give them a tool that works for them. That's our goal. For every one of you big millionaire guys out here, whatever, there's 1,000, 10,000 other people struggling, trying to find a way to better themselves and their family. And that is who I'm working with. That's who I'm fighting for. That's who, you know, I get up every day and work till 3 o'clock in the morning for that customer, not you. And I'm very straightforward with that. And I mean exactly just that, okay? So I get the call, I get one of those every day. In fact, one of these days I'm recording, let y'all hear some of this stuff. It's incredible, you know? It's literally incredible, but here's what we don't want to be. We don't ever want to be a situation where somebody can point the finger and say, oh, we were laundering money, you know, and stuff like that. So we have to be mindful. And one of the key things the attorney told me many years ago, probably 20 years ago, he said, Troy, here's the deal. He said, if it look like a bat, if it fly like a bat, it's a bat. That is the best legal advice I think I ever got right there. Okay, if it look like a bat, fly like a bat, it's a bat. Cost me $10,000, okay, to get that advice. But God dog it, the best advice I ever got. You know, it's worth every penny of that $10,000. Now I'm joking, but it really did cost me $10,000. So in our conversations, and the way we package up our program, our e-wallet program, here's how it works. All right, and it took probably 3 straight days, maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep in between, putting this together so that it covered a lot of area, you know, and that at the same time it gave us a legal leg to stand on here, if indeed we need to you know, to do so one day. So when a person comes to us and they in turn want to utilize our e-wallet service, what they do is they will loan ZTEGRITY the money, some money. It could be $30, $50, you know, $100 or whatever. Okay. So I say, okay, here's $100, ZTEGRITY, right here. Here's a loan to you. Now, what ZTEGRITY does is ZTEGRITY then says, okay, thank you for your $100. All right. Here is some collateral for you for your $100. We're going to give you 105% worth of collateral. Okay. So that this collateral that we're going to give you now is in turn for the loan you're making us. All right. So we give you this collateral 105%. This collateral is in form of tokens. Now these tokens are transferable. Okay. Which means that when I give you this IOU for 105%, you can take that IOU and you give some of it to person B, A, B, C, D, whatever you want to do. Okay, you can transfer that value to them. And what happens is, whoever has the tokens in their possession is the person who's able to redeem it and cash them out. Okay, okay, you hear what I'm saying to you? The verbiage is important. So again, if you come to us and with other, like PayPal, you load money up to them, or with Cash App, you load money up to them into the wallet. Okay. Well, with us, basically, you give us a loan, then we give you the tokens in your account that value. And why do we choose 105%? Because it needs to be a consideration there as to why you would give us a loan, in a sense. So if you got 105% worth of collateral back for the amount of money that you loaned us, then that's a good deal. Okay, it's a business deal. All right, and and when it becomes a business deal like that, and it operates as a loan to our company, and we give you collateral for that loan, well, guess what? That puts us in a whole different category, in a category that we were comfortable being in that category. Okay, because if there's two adults, we can make that agreement. Okay, you can loan money to anybody you want to. Okay, anybody that you want to loan money to, you can do so. And then the terms, they can say to you, well, here's a 105% return on your money that you loan me, and that when you redeem it back to me, I'm going to cash it out for you. Okay, you can do that all day long, no problems whatsoever. Okay, so that's very, very important that we understand the maneuver here, and it's very important that you know, at the end of the day, that we keep it, in a sense, we keep it like that, because what we really don't want to be doing is become something else where the narrative changes. And we have to, key things in business is you have to create your narrative. And you don't, because if you don't create it, what happens is other people will create it for you. And if they create it for you, they're gonna create it in a way that they want it to be. Okay. Now it doesn't change. Remember, the narrative does not change the maneuver. Okay, the getting from place A to place B, that is the exact same. That does not change. Okay, you got value. Okay, you can then take that value, transfer it over here to person A, B, C, or D, or whatever, and wherever they are. If they take possession of our tokens, they have the ability to take those tokens now and basically call in an IOU loan, and we then make good by paying it to them and redeeming those tokens from them. It's just that simple. Now, when I say it's just that simple, it took 3 days to make it that simple. Okay, of literally, 22-hour days to make it just that simple. Because what smart people do is they take things and they make them very complicated. But the true genius is to take something very complicated and make it very simple. Okay, make it very, very simple. And so that's what we wanted to do with this platform, so that anybody can use it, anybody can understand it pretty easily right off the bat, and at the same time, we have the correct verbiage in place so that any of the powers that be can say, okay, well, that's clever, way of building your business, or a clever strategy. All right, but it's our strategy. It's our strategy, and this is our way of doing business. Okay, and so it's really a lot of work with it today. Okay, so now I want to share a couple other things with you guys. All right. Right now, you can go into your back office and everything is really ready to go. Okay, so we have companies signing up with us and so forth, and they're acquiring the tokens and things of that nature, and they're able to take those tokens and the value of them and transfer them to person, whatever. And so, we're building a transaction button where you click on transactions, and it's going to track everything that you do. So you're able to go back and see, okay, receive this number of tokens, I purchased this number of tokens, I sent out this number of tokens to XYZ, this person, that person, and so forth. So it keeps all your transactions up together for you, so you can always kind of keep up to date with what's going on. All right. Now the something that we're looking to have Monday, okay, is that everybody asks about our international card. All right. So I want to tell you how this is going to work. All right. When a person comes on board with us right now, we have a $99 card there, and that's an entryway into our program. They purchase our metal card for $99.95. Okay, and then we pay out a commission and stuff like that on that. Okay, but we're going to introduce a couple other things. We're going to introduce a trial period, okay, an e-wallet trial period. And I think it's going to be like $29.95, okay? So it's $29.95. A person can come in, not order a card. They can just say, I want to do a 30-day trial, okay, for basically $30, okay? That gives them immediate access to the e-wallet, okay, immediate. So why are we doing that? Okay, the reason we're doing that is because as your business is growing or whatever, and somebody signs up, and they may not have a lot of money, or their funds are very limited to kind of get started. So, but they need the e-wallet so that they can start, sending out, transfer, acquiring tokens and sending out tokens. They need it to happen immediately, okay? They need to happen right away, even though their funds are limited. What's cool about that, they can start with that trial, 30-day trial, and they can use it to accumulate some monies or whatever. And then they can use those dollars or money they accumulate or whatever accumulate to then purchase the card, okay? Because you're going to have the card. Without the card, you cannot do any withdrawals, period. Okay, you cannot come in and say, okay, I want to withdraw some money or whatever if you're not one of our card holders, card owners. That's number one, okay? So you can get started, you'll be able to get started with $29.95. And we're not paying any commission on that, okay? All right, we're not paying any commission on that. What happens is that's a trial period. So you're 30 days. After anywhere in between that, you can then order your card, and now you're full-blooded, a customer with us, a card holder with us. And so now you can request cash out. You can do a cash out, okay, at that point in time once you have ordered the card. You don't have to wait for the card to arrive, okay? The reason you don't have to wait is because when you do the cash out, we can send your cash out to you, to any bank or a card that you may have, anything with an account number and routing number, okay? We can send, we can cash you out, redeem those tokens that you may have accumulated at that point in time and get you that value direct through that sent to you via direct deposit. Okay. Now, the international card. Okay, there's going to be two things that happen with that. If you need an international card, the first thing is it's not going to be $99.95. Okay, the plastic international card is going to be $149.95. All right, the plastic. Now, what happens there, if you select the $149.95, all right, if you select the card, any of the cards, either the $99 metal card or the $149 metal card, the e-wallet is included with that. Okay, if you buy the trial period, $30, like the $29.95 or $99, whatever, then you still have to spend the full $99.95 for the metal card or $149.95 for the plastic international card. Okay, and the international card is for people who doesn't mean if you have a Social Security number, just get the $99 card. You don't need the other card. Okay, because the other one is for people who don't have a Social Security number and they live in another country. Okay, so what happens is the bank is going to, we're going to need you to send upload into our system a selfie of you holding up an ID or passport, okay? And then we're going to need you to take a close-up picture of your ID or passport. So we need two images that you'll upload into our system that we have to turn into the bank. So we turn that information into the bank along with those two pictures. The bank then does the KYC and they will send you the plastic card. All right, and then you can use that card. It's not branded or anything like that. It's not a status symbol or any of that kind of stuff. It just gets you an account, basically, that we can then transfer money to. All right, and it makes you a full-fledged card holder in our system. Now, for those of you who are living abroad and you want the metal card. When the bank sends you the plastic card, say to Kenya, okay, wherever, all right, if you when you sign up with us, you're able to select that you want the $199 option, $199.95. If you select that option, what you're going to get is you're going to get the plastic card from the bank, okay, and then you can take that plastic card and send it to us. Okay, you'll have to pay for shipping to get it to us. All right, you send it to us. Then what we do is we take and make your metal card and send it back to you along with the plastic card. Send both of them back to you. That's $199.95, but you pay for the shipping to get us a plastic card because the bank is going to ship you the plastic card directly to you. In order for us to make your metal card, you have to get it to us. So that's why we separated it, because you may be fine with just a plastic card. That's all you need. But if you want that metal card, we're giving you a way to get it, okay? Which is $199.95. Okay, you get the plastic card, you then mail it to us, you pay for the shipping of it to us. We send you both the metal and the plastic card back, okay? And that's gonna be $199.95. And we hope to have that on the website here Monday, all right? And so when somebody goes to join, they're gonna see these options for either the trial period, the regular $99 metal card, or the $149.95 plastic international card, or the $199.95 metal international card and with the plastic card. Okay, so that's going to be the four choices right there. So, you know, and we got a lot of people waiting for that. A lot of people waiting for that. So, so that'll be a real big move for us right there. Okay. See what else I want to share with you. Really, for the most part, that's kind of the big ideas and stuff that we're working on. The international stuff, like I said, it should be Monday. And by that time, we need to have, we hope to have pretty much everything else that we're working on done on the website. But you know, it's always going to be a little tweaking here and there, you know, with stuff till we get it all the way locked in. But we feel very, very good about where we're at as a company. We're good. We feel great about having a narrative written in such a way that people, you know, looking in at us can look at our procedure and say, okay, procedure-wise, we're good. Okay. Now, I tell you guys that in the real business, in the business world, it's important to understand this too, and I'm gonna just put this out here, okay? You know, right or wrong don't a lot of times have a lot to do with anything, you know. So you just got to be prepared, be thinking ahead, and be prepared, because you never know what, you know, you never know what people are going to throw at you or whatever, what obstacles you're going to have to overcome. So, but you just keep moving forward anyway, keep moving forward. And again, our goal is to help people, okay? We're not here for the big time, big shot guys with all the money, you know, that's coming to the table. So they're going to approach you too. They say, hey, man, I got a guy, he's got all his money. He needs to send it, get it back and forth to Mexico. We're not interested, okay? We're not interested. Remember that, okay? You'll hear this as we get deeper and deeper into this stuff. We're here for the little guy, to try and help the little guy to have a platform that they can profit from, that they can use to better themselves, that they can use to gain financial independence, and ultimately possibly gain some wealth. And we believe that that when people catch on to all of the value that we're bringing to the table, and the fact that we hear that our program literally gives them a seat at the table, at the financial table. Whereas PayPal did $17 billion last year, and Cash App did $3.3 billion. More money than you can really even imagine. Okay, PayPal made more money, dollars, than there are people on the earth. About 2 or 3 times more money than there are people on the entire earth in 1 year. Okay, so these numbers are mind-boggling and beyond comprehension. And so, you know, certainly we're in a spot to where we really feel that we can help a lot of people, and we feel that people will embrace the idea of being able to take more control over their money and such, and join our platform and help us to grow. We get to, you know, we're coming up on 15,000 people now. We get to 50,000, 100,000. A whole lot of these people's life going to change tremendously. We get to 500,000. You know, like I said, it's a whole nother world out here that we heard about and stuff, and we see it on TV and stuff like that. I go to YouTube and I put in, you know, billionaires lifestyles. Go do that sometime. The lifestyle that these people are living, it makes no sense how an individual can accumulate and live a lifestyle. They just laugh, and they just laugh different. That's how I want to laugh. That's how I want to laugh, God dog. You know, and so you know, at the end of the day, I think that a whole lot of us better laugh like that, because we took the time to take part of something that was designed, especially in today's society where everybody's kind of looking for an extra way to get some extra income or whatever. That we can play a positive role in doing that, then we deserve to be able to sit back and laugh like some of the people in that video. So really, guys, that's my time. I'll be happy to answer questions I have.